second. Wait a second. Yep. I did it, y'all. I got the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Foundation. Don't mind the redness that I have right there. I don't know what's happening. That happens to me all the time. Out of nowhere, my skin will just like flare up red and then it'll go away. Go figure. I don't know. I caved. I actually am not a fan of powder foundations just on its own, so I highly doubt that I'm actually gonna enjoy this foundation just alone. But the claims on this got me. They really did. It says, get your soft matte look, medium to full coverage, superhero hybrid technology. Its formula unites the best of both worlds, the performance of a liquid with the comfort of a powder.
Super lightweight, super comfortable feel, long wear that is sweat resistant, water resistant, and transfer resistant. Resists caking and patchiness.
This is what it says on the official Maybelline site. That is their range. They could have definitely had more colors, but I have my skincare on. So I have like a serum on, moisturizer, and under eye cream, just like my typical day-to-day that I wear. We're gonna clip this hair out the way. Anyways. Oh, also I got a couple other things in here that I'm also gonna be applying today on top of the powder. This is the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. So excited. I love Essence. This is in the color Rosy Rosewood. And then I got just two backups of my favorites. I've been using these for years and years, and I still love them so much. They're the LA Girl Pro Concealers. They're just incredible bronzers for that really quick application. I love that you just kind of swipe it on and go. I also got a lip liner, as if I don't have enough. I have so many lip liners. But this LA Girl lip liner, it's called Perfect Precision Lip Liner. These are incredible. I just love the formula of them. They're not too creamy, they're not too waxy. They're that perfect in between, in my opinion. And they still like glide on your lips, but they actually stay in place as well. This is in the color Blushing, and I just couldn't say no to it because it looked so pretty. A nice like mauvey pink. And let's just get started. I think I'm gonna do half my face with a fluffy brush like this, and then half my face with a sponge. The reason for that is because that's how I saw everybody apply it online. Like on TikTok, that's how everybody was applying it. Also, I don't know what to believe anymore because half of these people are sponsored and they're definitely putting up just, you know, whatever they have to say to make it look good. A lot of things are just so hyped up. We live in a world where this fast content, I don't know, I guess I'm very old school, and I just love YouTube, and I love the human connection we get on here versus on these platforms. Like, I never feel connected to any of the people that I follow. I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok. I love it because I've actually learned so much and amazing recipes on there, and actually a lot of life things too. There's a lot of incredible content on there, but I try to limit myself and not overwatch it because I had a moment where I was going crazy on there. It does come with one of these little puffs. Ooh, that's nice. It has a mirror. We like it. We like that a lot. So good. The way that it went viral was putting it on with a damp sponge. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna swipe. Oh my goodness, I'm totally all over the place. See, I drink too much coffee. I was gonna put on my concealer first. So I'm just gonna do that. This is the Conceal and Hydrate Concealer, in case you're wondering. Just gonna blend it out with a brush. Oh my goodness, this is really light. I haven't used this in a hot minute. And, whoa, she's light. Okay. We're going in. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Whoa. This is gonna cling on to my hairy face right away. That is actually going on incredibly. So smooth. And it really is so full coverage. Like, do you see this? I don't understand. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna do half my face. And we're gonna just compare, because that's always fun to do, like half the face and do a comparison. I am putting it under my eye as well. Maybe a little swipe on the eye. Got powder all up in my brow. Oops. First impression thoughts. It is so smooth, full coverage. There is some patchiness, of course. I think it's inevitable not to have patchiness with a powder foundation because it will cling on to your dry patches. And if you have dry skin, obviously like you won't like it, but it does cling on to the dry patches. However, like it overall is very smooth. Also, all the hair on my face, I just realized like right here, why is it so hairy? There's so much hair. Like, let me just show you guys up close. Do you see all that hair on my cheek? Why is my cheek so hairy? Oh my gosh. But side by side comparison, look at the redness and like the scarring obviously that I have in compared to this side. I'm actually so excited to see how everything goes on top. I will apply it with my fluffy brush on this side. I just want to see kind of the difference that it will give you. Yeah, much less coverage right away. More of like a natural coverage. With the brush, it took me 2 seconds to do that. This is amazing if like you're trying to get out the door in 2 seconds and just to like give a little bit of powder and look overall like not like if you're conscious about redness and stuff, which I am because my skin is sensitive and it does get red easily, as y'all saw. So something like this where it just is so fast and it just kind of evened out my skin tone. Also, this is a great match for me. It's a little bit light, but that's like totally fine because I can always go in and bronze things up. It's sheer, but it evened out my skin tone. Just don't judge all the hair on my face, okay? This side with the damp sponge, definitely a lot more full coverage. I'm gonna go in with the powder and just even it out on this side. Although I would absolutely wear this powder on its own in that sheer way that the brush applies. Since I did more coverage on that side, I'm gonna just even it out. Also, I noticed that it's a little weird around my lips, and that's because I have my Laneige lip mask on, and I think it just kind of came out from like around my lips, and so it looks like it's kind of breaking up there, but I think that's just because of the lip balm, because it's not doing that anywhere else. Right now, let me tell you, right now, I love it. I really do. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Finished my makeup, my thoughts on how everything went on. I think the bronzer went on pretty good. It was weird because like around my hairline is where I felt like not a great blend. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Oh yeah, you could definitely tell. See how there's like a patchiness right there? I don't know what that's all about. It kind of looks like I have like a mask on or something. And I tried like really putting the bronzer into my hairline, but it just still looks a little weird there. I am going to be putting like this little kind of bang situation down. Just kind of looks like it picked up a little bit of the powder foundation, but you can't really tell from like afar. It's more like when I'm looking really, really close up. The blush went on amazingly. The highlight went on really well, but it does look, everything looks quite powdery. So, and then I just realized looking at my nose, broke up on my nose and it looks really weird. There's like little dots on my nose. And I don't know what that's from. I did put highlight and bronzer kind of on the sides of my nose and then highlight on the center. But I'm just using this sponge to kind of blend over that. I want to try using a little bit of this rose water, get rid of the powderiness. So I'm gonna spritz it. And I just want to see how it reacts. Didn't really do anything. Okay, how about I just spritz it directly on my face? I feel like that didn't really do much. My nose, man, my nose looks weird. There's no way of salvaging it though. I gotta run out the door and I will be doing check-ins. I am in front of natural daylight so you can really see what the foundation looks like exactly. But you guys, it's the end of the night. This foundation has been on for almost 9 hours and I'm shooky wookie because I didn't even do a check-in because it literally looked the same until probably about an hour ago where it started getting a little bit greasy right in here. But nothing crazy, honestly. I could just kind of take it, blot it, just like that. I could have put more powder on, but honestly, because it's already powdery, I wouldn't put powder on top of it. I just would blot it. Considering it's a powder foundation, I really feel like it did what it was supposed to do and it gave the coverage that I can't even believe. The only thing, my nose still looks weird. It's looked weird all day and yeah, it got cakey on my nose and like separated in like these little dots. My bronzer, highlight, blush stayed on really good. It is obviously a powder, so it does look kind of powdery. Overall, this foundation gets a thumbs up for me, especially for when I want that very full coverage, full glam look. I would totally put this on top of my foundation to get that very flawless, smooth foundation look. And I think that day to day, I would totally wear this with just like a little concealer under my eye and fluffed around with that big brush everywhere just for that sheer coverage. Hi guys, checking in because I'm editing the video and I realized I need to start doing check-ins after wearing the foundation for a couple days in a row and just seeing how it wears to really form my final thoughts and opinions. I feel like with this powder foundation, my opinion totally changed as I wore it more because let me tell you, it would break up on my nose so bad no matter what I tried. I tried to put a really light moisturizer on. I tried to put nothing on. I tried putting a primer on my nose. I tried applying it really lightly with just like a light brush and I felt like that looked okay, but then it looked like I didn't really have anything on my nose. And by the end of the day, my nose just looked like I had no foundation on kind of thing. I tried all the ways to make it work because I loved the way it looks everywhere else, like on my face. Everywhere else, it looked so good, so smooth, such great coverage. And definitely powdery finish because obviously it's a powder foundation, so it does have that powdery finish, which is very different for me. I'm used to a liquid. I've always been a liquid girl, but I didn't mind it because of how fast it was to apply. But when I thought about it, I'm like, it is so not worth the risk of you feeling like, oh, is it gonna like start looking weird throughout the day on my nose, and sure enough it did. And I'm like, that's so not worth it. I could probably just as fast apply like a little concealer under my eyes and, you know, in certain areas and blend it out just as fast as putting on the powder. So yeah, apparently this powder foundation is a no for my nose. Let me know if you guys like the idea of me sharing my thoughts after wearing the foundation a couple of days and really getting to know it versus just doing like a first impression. I feel like doing a combo of both, you really know for sure. You know what I mean? Let me know if you guys try this foundation and if you like it. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully. If you subscribe, did you subscribe? Okay, thanks so much. That was weird. Bye.